Right, good evening, everybody. We're live on YouTube, and tonight, as you can see, we've got a clicky guest, Mr. P. I said we've got a clicky guest because the clicking noises you can hear is my voice that's coming out of his phone technology. Yeah. But we're going to be playing the quiz in just about 2 minutes' time. Okay. Just to let you know, tonight that Mr. P, although he is a guest, he hasn't seen any of the questions or anything like that, and he's going to have a crack at it after the questions have been asked. Isn't that right, Mr. P?
Oh yes, I'll steer you all in the wrong direction.
You normally come last anyway, don't you?
Well, I've got a reputation to live up to, haven't I?
Right, here we go. So tonight, it's the same format: general knowledge, questions 1 to 10, followed by survey says. That's always a good one. You like that one, Mr. P, don't you?
Oh yes.
That's 11 to 20. Then questions 21 to 30, it's connections. It's 2 connections tonight. So we've had 2 daughters of 9 clues recently, but it's 2 connections tonight. Followed by name the logo. So you're going to see the pictures coming up on your phone, and you'll have to type those ones in, I think you do. And for the finishing round, we'll do fill in the missing blank. It's going to be a music round again. So you're just going to have to fill in the missing lyrics. Okay. Sound good, Mr. P?
Till you said the last round. Well, actually,
Yep.
name off 5 rounds. I could be in disaster here, but not to worry. We'll have our go at it.
You don't like that last round, do you not?
No.
Well, and there's also a change to the point system tonight as well. So there will be a timer ticking down from 30 seconds, but you won't be awarded on how fast you are. Okay, everyone will get the same amount of points regardless of when you actually press it. You will have 30 seconds only to answer it, but you won't be punished for answering it later on. If you get it right, you'll get the same amount of points as the person that pressed it sooner. So, I mean, there's 2 of you watching right now. I don't know how the rest are going to be able to know that, but never mind. We're about to start, guys. Good luck for tonight's Wednesday night's quiz. Here comes question number 1. David Attenborough is currently teaching children which subject during lockdown on the BBC's new bite-sized daily on the red button? Is it history, maths, geography, or PE? Mr. P is not allowed to answer until everybody else has answered. So we're just waiting for those points to come down now. Sorry, the time to come down. It's 100 points regardless of when you actually press it. Right, so what do you think, Mr. P, quick?
Geography.
Well, let's have a look what the majority's gone for. They have gone for geography. That's 86%. And the right answer is geography. Well done. Yep, he's teaching kids geography on BBC at the moment. So if you've got any kids and you're interested in that, you might as well do it. Or if you could do it yourself. Right, question number 2. A rare first edition of which author's 1942 book, The Gremlins, is due to go under the hammer in an online auction? Do you want to read those out, the options, Mr. P?
Joe Dante, Agatha Christie, Roald Dahl, and C.S. Lewis.
So those are your options. Different point scoring tonight, like I mentioned. We're going to try and make it fair for everyone, regardless of what time you press it. What are you going for, Mr. P?
A pure guess, because I know what the others wrote, but I don't know who wrote this, so I'll say Joe Dante.
The majority have gone with Roald Dahl. The right answer is Roald Dahl.
Huh?
And he dedicated that one to John, apparently, whoever John is. Apparently John wrote it as well with him. Question number 3. Which tea is the art of shaping hedges and shrubs? Maybe you've been out in the garden. Let's have the options from Mr. P.
Topiary, Topos, Twiglet, and Tweedle.
Are you a gardener yourself, Mr. P?
No, not really.
You've been taking photos in the garden recently, though, haven't you?
Oh, yes, just of one of the 2 of my exhibits.
So what are you going to go for then?
Topiary.
The majority has gone for topiary. And the right answer is topiary. You're doing well tonight, Mr. P.
Well, you know, I'm lulling them into a false sense of security.
On to question number 4. Which Van McCoy single shares its name with the UK TV drama series starring Adria Lester, Jamie Murray, Mark Warren, and Robert Vaughn? And your options are?
Jostle, swindle, fraud, and hustle.
Don't give an answer just yet, but have you got something in mind?
I have.
You have, right. So what are you thinking, Mr. P?
I think we'll go with the hustle.
Well, the majority went with hustle. Someone's saying fraud. It has happened before that the underdogs get it, but it's not this time. Hustle is the right answer. Well done. Right, question number 5 from this round. Which B is used to stabilise a ship? Your options are?
A buoy, ballast, bearing, and a bar queue.
I thought you were going to struggle saying that then. I thought, Mr. P, struggle.
No. It's a long time since I've been in a bar queue.
So what are you going for?
I think I'll go with a buoy.
A buoy. You like your boats as well. You like your ships, don't you? You're Mr. Cruise.
Yeah.
So let's see if the majority has gone with buoy. The majority has gone with ballast.
No,
only 29% for buoy.
No, there you go.
And the right answer is ballast.
Ballast.
Yeah, Mr. P, you're no longer Mr. Cruise.
Oh, stabilise a ship. Sorry, I haven't said it.
Too late now. Right, question number 6. How many different coloured sweets are there in a regular tube of Smarties? It's one of those questions. Your options are
10, 8, 6, or 4.
It's one of those where you have to have a guess. How many different coloured sweets, not how many different sweets are in there. Although the tube seems to be getting smaller these days, don't they?
Yes.
Right, so what do you think, Mr. P?
6.
You're going for 6?
Hmm?
Well, the majority went with 6. 100% for 6. Seems like everyone's in the know. Is everyone smarty enough to answer this correctly?
We're not smarty enough.
The right answer is 8.
Told you.
Nobody got that one. Right, on to then. That's the first time that's ever happened. It's made me smile. On to question number 7. In Back to the Future, what is the name of Marty McFly's dad? Your options from Mr. P.
Gavin, Gordon, Grant, or George?
I'm on whiskey again tonight. It's really nice, this whiskey.
Well, I'm going to warn everybody I'm guessing here because I don't know the answer.
Well, you can have a guess, can't you? Go on, what's your guess?
I'll go for Grant.
Well, the majority's gone for George. George McFly, Grant McFly. Which one sounds right? The right answer is George McFly. Right, question number 8. Which 21-year-old Liverpool defender has scored 1 in 9 games for the England national team? Your options are
Tyrone Mings, Danny Rose, Trent Alexander-Arnold, or John Stones.
If you know your football, you'll know this one. So what delights are you drinking tonight?
Myself. Well, I'm on my little bit of gin and orange for one of your 5 a day.
This is why we've got him on, you see. This is why we've got him on. What are you going to go for?
Danny Rose.
We're going for Danny Rose. The majority has gone for 100% for C. Is it going to be another one of those where nobody gets it right? The right answer is C. Well done. 2 more left in this round. Question number 9. Andorra is situated in which range of mountains? Your options are
The Himalayas, Sierra Nevada, the Rockies, or the Pyrenees.
I think that's twice now, maybe 3 times since we've done this quiz that we've had mountain questions. Sometimes it's a bit of an upward struggle answering this.
Right.
What are you going to go? What are you going for?
Andorra, Himalayas.
Andorra. Himalayas, you're saying. The majority has gone for Pyrenees. And the right answer is
Probably.
Pyrenees. It's ask the audience, isn't it? Right, so the last question then from the general knowledge, and then we're going to find out who's top of the shop.
I would have the normal position.
Question number 10. Which meat is used in Glamorgan sausages? Your options are
Lamb, pork, beef, none. It's made of cheese.
So there's 3 different meats there. Or have I just gone a little bit nutty and crazy and cheesy and said none, it's made of cheese? I do have my moments when I'm doing this quiz.
You do have your moment for stuff.
What are you going to go for?
Lamb.
You're going to go for lamb. The majority has said pork. 57% said pork. 29% are feeling a little bit crazy like myself. They're saying it's none, it's made of cheese. 14% for beef. The right answer is none, it's made of cheese.
Ah.
There we go. See, we're educating you on this quiz. It's not just a normal quiz, it's education as well. So shall we have a look at the leaderboards? Quentin Quarantino, what is it now? 4 times he's won. Let's see if he's out in the lead or is someone beating him, someone challenging him tonight. So in the lead is Homer. And there we go. Different now. You can see the difference with the point scoring now. Look. So 2 first in place, Quentin Quarantino with 900 points. 3rd, Elijah with 700 points. Weeman with 700. He came 3rd last time. And Dawn Cabals, 500. Not that many playing tonight. I don't know if it's because of because I've told people that they've got to buy tickets before 5 o'clock, but that's going to stay in place because it's a safety net after what happened last time. But yeah, this point scoring thing seems to be working, doesn't it?
Perhaps they've all gone out tonight, Phil.
Right. So the next round is, let's have a look. I've got my little banners here. The next round is survey says. Okay, so 11 to 20 survey says you will have to write down whatever answer you think it is. There is 5 possible answers. If you get one of those 5 possible answers, it'll just direct you to the main top answer. If it doesn't, then you've not got the stuff that's on the board. Okay. Right. Good luck. Here we go then. Question number 11. Sometimes it takes its time to load up after the second round, but it's coming through. Everyone else can see it on the phones. We just can't see it on our screens yet. Come on. By the time we do the question, it would have already have.
They'll already answered.
They've already answered, yeah.
They might have gone home as well.
Right, name a famous fictional captain. So I'll be thinking of something right now, Mr. P. Mr. P has not seen the answers to any of these. So whatever he says is just coming from his wonderful mind. You can give us an answer now.
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
I've got a second one as well if they want one.
Well, they've already answered. So the majority are going for Pugwash. Kirk, Captain America, Captain Kirk, or America.
What about Captain Birdseye? He could have been there.
Birdseye, I can tell you, was on the board. So was Hook. But let's have a look what the top answer was. It was Pugwash. 43% there. Right, on to the next one, number 12. Name a word that is used in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Name a word that is used in the NATO phonetic alphabet. So you can choose up to 26, I think it is, Mr. P, isn't it?
Well, it usually is in the alphabet.
Right. Just waiting on one more person to answer. Yep, they've answered. Okay, give us an answer then, Mr. P.
T-Tango.
T-Tango. The majority has gone with Alpha, which is the first one, obviously.
Yeah.
Is any of them on the top answer? Alpha is. Well done. Right. On to question 13. We might see a change in the leaderboard with a new point scoring after this round. Name something that has a shell. So I'm thinking of something straight away, because I can't remember the answers. But we're not allowed to say anything. We're not allowed to say anything yet until right. Everyone's answered now. What are you going to go for?
Tortoise.
Tortoise. That's the first thing that popped into my head as well. What else has got a shell?
Snail.
Snail. Let's have a look what the majority said. 86% saying snail. Nobody put tortoise. The right answer
was it on the list though?
Yes, yeah, snail.
There you go. You see.
Right. I should get you to do sound effects as well. We'll have to get rid of that clicking if you're coming on next time. Right. Question 14.
When I get my wages, I'll get something.
Name a word that can go before light to give a new word or phrase. You've got 30 seconds to answer each question. There is no, you won't be punished. There's no the points won't go down. The points will remain the same now this week. We're changing it all up so it's fair for everyone. 7 people have answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Search.
Churchlight.
No, search.
Searchlight, sorry.
Yeah.
Do apologise. The majority went with flashlight. We got spotlight, solar light, candlelight, skylight. All very good answers. But there can only be one, I think. Let's have a look. The answer is flash. Well done. All right. None of them. Doesn't mean that you were wrong. It's just that none of them made the top 5 answers on the board. That's all. It is a real survey done by the Great British Public. So we've just got...
what were the other 4 other than flash?
Right, on to question 15. Name a film with an animal in its title. I would let you know, but I haven't got that sheet to. I was thinking about printing it off, actually. I thought maybe I should let everyone know what was actually on the board. That's a good idea, isn't it? But rest assured, I do type in the 5 top answers. So they are definitely there. I just can't remember them. I was busy doing these questions this morning. What's happened since then? Right, the majority has answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Oh, an animal in its title.
You were meant to be thinking when the timer was going down.
I know, but all I could come up with was Donkey Kong. And I don't think I made a film of that.
Right, let's go with the majority then. Lion King or the Lion King?
Oh, 2 different films.
So the right answer is The Lion King. Sorry, you've got to be exact. That's the name of the film. A lot of people probably shouting at the TV right now or throwing chairs about, kicking off. Good job I can't see them. Right, on to question 16. Name a colour that is not one of the colours of the rainbow. So they're not hard questions. There's no right or wrong answer.
But you don't get points for a wrong answer.
What are you going to go for? Everyone's answered.
Black.
I can tell you, that's a very good answer. In fact, I remember now because everyone's answered it. I remember that was the top answer. So let's have a look what the majority has gone for. 86% black.
There you
The
go.
right answer is black. You could have also had white, pink, purple. Right, let's move on to question 17 now from this round. Name a famous park. Name a famous park. I wonder if Riverside's going to be one of them.
Ooh, that was a clue.
Do you think it's famous enough?
Saltwell Park.
Right, so the majority's gone with Hyde Park and Thorpe Park. Sorry, I didn't even ask you there, Steve. Sorry.
I was going to say Hyde.
Okay, see you. Right, so the correct answer is Hyde Park. Right, number 18. Name a rock or pop group with a one-word name. Name a rock or pop group with a one-word name. Take your time tonight. You'll still get those 500 points if you manage to get the top answer, regardless of what the time is. Obviously, you don't want the time to run out. That would be not good. We're still waiting on people to answer. One more person. Ooh, one person didn't manage to answer. What are you going to go for, Steve?
Queen.
Queen. I can tell you that Queen was the top answer. George's gone for Queen. One. Yeah, that's a good answer. But is it on the board? It's only Queen that's on the board amongst the other five. One wasn't one of those five, unfortunately. Right, two more left from this round. Question 19. Name a word that can go before machine to give a new word or phrase. I didn't really used to drink whiskey. This is dangerous. There's lockdown stuff in it. I only drink it when the quiz is on. I'm thinking about doing the quiz every night.
You better start.
Right, okay. So let's have a look what the majority has gone for.
You don't want my answer?
Sorry. Washing.
No, cash.
Someone's put a rude word. It's a good job I can't understand what they've tried to put, though.
Watering.
Watering, yes. Is it on the board? Just washing. Okay, I think we've lost someone, actually, because there's only 6 answering now. Right, the last one from this round. Name something that comes in pairs.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling someone's going to put something in there.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, take it seriously. We need to beat Quentin Quarantino tonight. I keep forgetting to ask Mr. P as well. Right, Mr. P, what are you going to go for?
Socks.
Socks. Right, let that timer run out. And the majority has gone for socks. Eyes at 17% and nothing rude. I thought that would have been definitely one up for being rude. The answer is socks. Right, should we have a look at the leaderboard then? Let's have a drink. Have a look at the leaderboard. And Homer is out in front. Ooh, only 200 points away is Wee Man. And Quentin Quarantino has dropped down to 3rd place. This new scoring system looks like it's making a bit of a difference. We've got Dawn Cabal's down at 7th place. Elijah came at 6th. Did you have a good birthday, Elijah? Did you get any nice prezzies? I know you're unable to comment, I think, on the YouTube because you're using your devices already. Right, on to the next round. The next round is Mr. P's favourite round. It is connections. There is 2 connections this week. 4 clues, and then we've got 2 connections. Okay, 4 clues and a connection, 4 clues and a connection. It will be a one-word answer.
Is it before or after?
Well, you'll find out when we get to when it comes up on the 5th question. I'm not going to tell them now. Too many clues. Too many clues. I'll just give you the answer. Right.
Okay.
Question 21 then from Connections. It'll come up on your phone, but might be a bit of a delay at our end, but it'll definitely be up on your phone right now. Let's see if Mr. P can answer any of these. We're going to be cranking it up a level now.
Good night, everybody.
It's been very slow tonight. Right. Don't Rain on My Parade is a song from which musical? Your options are
Funny Girl, Funny Man, Funny Woman, or Funny Boy.
And make sure when you do eventually find out what the answer is, take a note or whatever the answer is. You've got to remember 4 clues and 1 word will connect, okay, from each of the clues. What are you going for, Mr. P?
Funny Girl.
Well, the majority went with Funny Girl, 100%. And the right answer is Funny Girl. Well done. Right, remember that answer. Take 1 word away from it. Here we go. Question 22. Which 1998 film is set in a town called Sea Haven that was built under a giant dome? Your options.
The Simpsons Movie, A Bug's Life, The Truman Show, or Deep Impact.
I think we've sadly lost someone. They've not been answering. What are you going to go for?
Haven't got a clue, but we'll go for Deep Impact.
Deep Impact. The majority are saying The Truman Show. No one's gone for Deep Impact. The right answer is The Truman Show. Right. Make a note of that. Question 23. In Cockney rhyming slang, which animal is used to refer to 500 pence? Your options are, in a Cockney accent,
A skull, a bullseye, a plum, or a monkey.
Do you want to try that again, but not in Australian accent?
No.
You'd never get a job in EastEnders, would you?
Nah. Grand.
Just say for me.
Get out of my pub.
No, say for me. All right, Sheila.
All right, Sheila.
There you go. That's better. That sounds better. Right, what are you going to go for, Mr. P?
A monkey.
A monkey.
A monkey.
Majority has gone for monkey. 17% said bullseye. The right answer is a monkey. Right, on to question 24. Take a note of that answer. Which group had hit singles in the 1960s with Lazy Sunday, All or Nothing, and Itchy Park? This should be right up your street. You're in your 40s about them, weren't you, Mr. P?
The Kinks, the Beach Boys, the Small Faces, or the Beatles.
That's not what I
know that.
It's not what I asked.
No, the question was.
Okay, so what are you going to go for?
Kinks.
Kinks. The majority has gone for Small Faces. The right answer is Small Faces.
See, it wasn't my era.
So hopefully you've all jotted down now the answers from the previous 4 questions. It's time now to make that connection. And you've got 30 seconds to answer it. You have to manually type in the answer. Okay, here we go then. Good luck. What is the connection between the previous 4 answers? Oh, and I haven't put whether or not it's before or after.
You haven't?
I haven't. Huh? I must have forgot. It was early morning.
Tell you what, don't bother asking me. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
I did this quiz straight after I harvest the fields.
So you're all on the tractor.
So come on, Mr. P, what word are you going to go for?
I haven't got a clue.
You're rubbish at this, aren't you?
Aye, totally.
Right. So the majority are going to go for business. All right, yeah. Okay, monkey business. 17% are unsure. The right answer is business. Well done to the 83%. Makes me wonder how you do so well at the Whitehills.
I've got a good team around me.
Something like that. Question 26. Which Batman villain was a cryogenic? Help me out, Mr. P.
Cryogenic.
Suit that keeps his body at sub-zero temperatures and gives him superhuman strength. Your options are
The Penguin, Harley Quinn, the Riddler, or Mr. Freeze.
These are a brand new set of questions now because you've already made that last connection. You're making another connection now. 4 clues. What are you going for, Mr. P?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. Majority have said Mr. Freeze. And the right answer is Mr. Freeze. Take a note of that answer. You're going to need it for the connection. On to question 27. According to proverb, what is worth 1,000 words?
The options are an essay, a picture, a smile, or a kiss.
Right, what are you going for? I would go for an essay.
I wouldn't. I'd go for a picture.
Right, the majority have said 83% for picture. Some of you think it's a smile is worth 1,000 words. The right answer is a picture.
I think I know what the connection is.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah.
Right, question 28. Which 1988 book by Stephen Hawking had the subtitle From the Big Bang to Black Holes? Your options are
A History of Time in Brief, A Brief Time of History, A Time of Brief History, A Brief History of Time.
I thought you were going to go all tongue twisty on me then.
No.
What are you going for?
D, A Brief History of Time.
The majority has gone for Brief History of Time. That's 100% on that one. I tried to trick you, but it was the right answer. Well done. Take a note of that. Here comes your final clue. Question 29. What tax was imposed in England and Wales from 1696 to 1851 and is thought to be the source of the phrase daylight robbery? Your options are
Door tax, chimney tax, window tax, garden tax, carpet tax, income tax.
You could have just kept going then, couldn't you, with all the taxes?
Yeah.
Right, everyone's answered. What are you going for?
Window.
Window tax seems a bit unfair, doesn't it? The majority went with window tax. The right answer is window tax. Yeah, they charged you on how many windows you had in your house. No wonder so many of these buildings got bricked up.
Yeah, that's why you live in a concrete box, isn't it?
Shed. It's a shed.
Shed, sorry.
I've moved up. Right, here we go then for the connection. Take a word from each of them. Mr. P thinks he seems to know he's got the answer. You've got 30 seconds to answer this. Good luck, everyone. Your final connection. What is the connection between the previous 4 answers? Mr. P has to remain silent. No, not yet. Time's up. Right, everyone answered within 10 seconds. Everybody answered. Here's me thinking that these connections are hard. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Frame.
Frame.
Yeah.
Window frame. Right. Okay.
Picture frame.
Picture frame. The majority has gone with frame. 83%. Wouldn't it be awful if that's not the right answer?
Right answer.
is Frame. Well done.
And I got it in 2.
It's going to be interesting to see now what the scores are after that third round. Let's take a look. And Homer is out there in front, 6,700 points. Joint second, really. Quentin Quarantino and Wee Man, 6,200 points. And still in last place. I think that's the one that's dropped out, Don Cabalbs. I don't know if they've run out of battery on the phone, or I don't know what's happened there, but unfortunately we've lost them. Elijah in 6th place. Come on, Elijah, come on! Right. Next up, we have got Name the Logo. I introduced this round, I think it was on Monday, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You played on Monday, didn't you? What did you think of it?
I liked it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a little bit too easy on Monday, so I've made it kind of a little bit more difficult this week by zooming in a bit more on the logo. You will have to, you'll have to manually type in your answer for this. Okay. So good luck, guys. Here comes your first one from Name the Logo. It's question 31. Remember, the picture will come up on your phone and you'll have to manually type in whatever logo you think it is. So it's just going to come up on our screen now. This is the first logo. And there it is. Mr. P's having a good look at it. He'll answer when I tell him to. Everyone's answered already. Right, so you can answer. Yeah, you can answer now, yeah. They're very quick tonight.
Don't know what that is. No,
come on, have a go.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, let's have a look what the majority went with then.
What they gone with?
Superdrug.
Ah, yes, it could be.
Oh, unfortunately, those people that have put Superdrug with a space, oh, I don't think they'll get it. The right answer is Superdrug. Well done. You got to be strict on this one, guys. Okay, you got to do it, write it as it's meant to be. Here comes your next logo. Question 32. Does that look familiar? Don't answer it. Does that look familiar to you, Mr. P?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's answered already. They're answering within 15 seconds at the moment. Go on then, give it to us. What do you think it is?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. The majority's gone with Starbucks. 100%. I should have zoomed in closer. The right answer is Starbucks. Right. Logo number 3, question number 33. Now, you should recognise that, Mr. P.
Oh, I do.
That's a clue.
It is.
I think it's a clue letting people know that I've actually zoomed in tonight as well. I should never have told them.
If you hadn't, it would have been easier.
Right, so the majority's answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Amazon.
The majority said Amazon, 100%. Is this too easy this round? Right, on to the next one. Sorry, the right answer is Amazon. On to the next one, question 34. Oh.
That could be a lot of things.
Could be. But it's only one thing.
I've got an answer.
Nobody's answered yet. They're struggling with this one.
Well, I've got an answer.
15, okay, not yet, because nobody's answered. 10 seconds to go. People are still struggling, and we're getting some answers coming through right now. We've only had 3 answered. Time's running out. Ooh, only 4 people managed to answer in this one. What do you think it is?
Is it Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's have a look what the majority went with. Majority saying Netflix. Ferrari, we've got KFC there, like Mr. P said. But the correct answer is Netflix. It's the logo to Netflix zoomed in. Right, question 35. I got you on that one. That made me happy. What's the logo? I'm predicting that the majority will know this one. Yeah, everyone's answered within 10 seconds on that one. So what are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Greggs.
Greggs. Do you have a favourite food from Greggs?
Not really. I like them all.
So the majority has said 100% for Greggs, and the right answer is Greggs. Well done. Right, let's see if I can trick you out on this one. 36, name the logo. Oh. Again, zoomed in. We've had 2 answered. 3 answered, 4 answered. Everybody's answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Jet 2?
Jet 2. Have you been on any Jet 2s
Yes.
recently?
No.
Good. The majority are saying Argos, 100%. Argos.
Oh, could be
Now,
Argos, yes.
do you know what? I thought I was going to trip people out. I thought people were going to say Coca-Cola with that one.
No, the C's the wrong way around.
So the right answer is Argos. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one, guys. Logo 37. Sorry, logo 7. Question 37.
Oh.
Are you struggling with this one, are you? Don't give the answer until I give you the green light.
I've forgotten what it is, but I know what it is.
Well, it's one of them, isn't it? Still waiting for one answer to come through. Right, everybody's answered. Has it come to your head?
No, but that's a bloke's head. And that's his tash in the logo. And I've forgotten what it is.
Well, the majority's gone for Pringles. You know what Pringles are, don't you, Mr. P?
Yeah, they make your mouth water, don't they?
That's Starburst. The right answer is Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Crisps. Right. Logo number 8. I think we'll stick with this scoring system. Seems to be fair, doesn't it? Right, everyone's answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
KFC again.
KFC again. If you don't think it's Netflix.
No, it's not Netflix.
Right, the majority has gone for KFC 100%. It is KFC. Right, 2 more left from this one. Question 39. I think I'm underestimating my audience, aren't I?
I don't know. You found my level.
I think I'll have to start doing some foreign logos no one's ever seen before. We're still waiting for one answer to come through before Mr. P can give his verdict. Right, that's come through. What are you going for, Mr. P?
Shell.
Majority said What is that? Shell 0%, something 67%. I think a lot of people are getting angry. I don't know what's going on there. The right answer is Shell, and nobody put Shell. Missing out on lots of points. I don't know what's going on there, guys. What happened? Right, your last one, 40. Can you name the logo? Right, everybody's answered. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
I haven't got a clue. Shoe Bear.
Who?
Shoe Bear.
Shoe Bear. Majority said Haribo. The right answer is Haribo. Well done. The sweets, of course.
Oh,
Right, let's have a look at the leaderboard then. And Homer is out in front tonight. Is Quentin Quarantino going to catch up? Wee Man, you can still catch up. He's in third place at the moment with 7,000 points. Elijah in sixth place. Stefan and Janet playing along tonight in fourth and fifth. Right, this is going to be your final round. Always sad when it's the final round, but it's got to happen. Fill in the missing blank. This is lyrics now. By the way, hello to the two guys that are watching on YouTube at the moment. Fill in the missing blank. This is your lyrics, and there is going to be some words that are going to be missing. The ones that are missing, it'll just say blank. You've got to fill out whatever it is that's blank. Okay, nice and easy. You'll also see a picture of the song on your phone as well. It's not to put you off. It is the correct single cover from that particular song. Shall we just crack on? The final round. Good luck. Number 41. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a blank, and it's bringing me out the dark. So that's from Adele, Rolling in the Deep. There's two words you've got to go for there. So manually type in those two words. Don't forget to put a space. A song by Adele. Only 5 answered in that round. What do you think? What's the missing blanks, Mr. P?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, let's help him out then. Fever pitch, 100%. And the right answer is fever pitch, reaching a fever pitch. Well done. On to the next song. Just a small town girl living in a blank. Just a small town girl living in a blank. That's from Journey. Don't Stop Believing. Looking very young there. What are you going for that one?
Big town.
Big town, living in a big town. The majority went with Lonely World. Living in a lonely world. The answer is Lonely World. Well done. Not Big Town. 43. In Penny Lane, there is a blank showing photographs. That's from the Beatles, Penny Lane. Ringo looks like he needs to go to hospital. In Penny Lane, there is a blank showing photographs. What's the blank? Mr. P must know this one.
I think it's barbershop, isn't it?
There is a barbershop. Well, there can only be one word.
Yeah. Well, in that case, Mr. P doesn't know the answer.
Well, the majority has gone with shop, barber, stripper.
Well, at least
I do enjoy these answers, but you weren't far off, were you? You went for barber and shop. The right answer is barber. There is no shop. It's just barber. There's a barber showing photographs. Right, question 44. If you see a faded blank at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Love Shack, and that is from the B-52s, Love Shack, what's the missing blank? Just waiting for everyone to answer now. Okay. What are you going for, Mr. P?
Note.
Note. A faded note. The majority said sign. 100% for sign. The right answer is sign. A faded sign at the side of the road. Right, 45. We are searchlights. We can see in the dark. We are rockets pointing blank at the stars. That's from Pink. What about us? What is the blank? Everybody's answered for this one. There is some people that are not answering this round. It just means that they don't know, that's all. So the majority has gone for up. I didn't ask Mr. P that time. Pretty sure you wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have had anything to do with Pink. So 100%. Let's see if that's right. It is right. Well done. We are rockets pointing up at the stars. Right, question 46. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, blank, 9 a.m. 2 words you're going to go for. That's for Rocket Man, Elton John. Looking like something Mr. P would have worn back in the day. What are you going for, Mr. P?
Friday night.
Friday night, 9 a.m. Could be. Let's have a look. 0 hour. Pre-flight, the time, free flight. No Friday night. I see what you might have got. Sounds similar, though. See what you're going for. The right answer is 0 hour. 0 hour, 9 a.m. Right, question 47. Blank strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. That's from Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Do you like a bit of Whitney, Mr. P?
Don't like this song.
It's a classic. Everyone loves this song, man.
Yeah, but he's got a blank in it.
Right, what are you going to go for?
Clock.
Clock strikes. Sounds good. Majority went with 100% for clock. The right answer is clock. Mr. P got one. Right, number 48. Life is a mystery. Blank must stand alone. Life is a mystery. Blank must stand alone. That's a Madonna track. Like a Prayer. Only 5 managed to answer in time. What are you going to go for, Mr. P? I must stand alone. Majority went with I. You. And just 20% for everyone. Everyone must stand alone. Okay. The correct answer is everyone. Well done. The 20% that put that is the right answer. 2 more left from this, and then we'll find out the winning results of tonight's quiz. Question 49. I'm through with standing in lines to clubs. I'll never get in. It's like the blank of the 9th, and I'm never going to win. That's Nickelback there with the song Rockstar. At this point of the quiz, I would normally play music, but for copyright reasons, I'm unable to do that. So that's why we're doing the lyrics. What are you going to go for, Mr. P?
Ball? I don't know.
Born of the 9th. Majority went with bottom. It's like the bottom of the 9th. Is that the right answer? 100%. It is the right answer. Popular song. Right, here comes your last one then. Good luck, everyone. Question 50. This hit that Ice Cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that Blank Gold. What's the blank? That's on Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk. So look what the majority said. White, that white gold. The right answer is white. Well done. Right, okay. Just before we give out the results, thank you very much to everyone that played along tonight. Not many people for a Wednesday. We normally have quite a few on a Wednesday, but like you said, Mr. P, they must be out doing something. The weather's beautiful tonight. Maybe they're out in the back garden having barbecues. I don't know.
Might have gone out on a bus trip.
Bus trip. So let's see who's won tonight. Is it a little bit different than the norm? Let's find out. The winner tonight is, would you believe it? Quentin Quarantino is first. Second is Homer. Third, shoot up into third, is Stefan. Homer and Stefan, you've both got yourselves free tickets for Monday night. Weeman in fourth. Janet's also in fourth. Really, and in sixth place, Elijah, or fifth place. So I hope you like that new scoring system. If you do have anything to add that you want to mention that might help out the quiz, or something that you don't like, don't be afraid to let us know. You can either send us a message on QuizTube or on the White Hills page, or even comment in a post as well. Okay, it'd be great to hear from all the players that do play. And as always, please do keep sharing with everyone. We'll get that clicking sorted for next time Mr. P's back on, I'm sure. We'll get something from Amazon Prime. But thanks to the people that did watch as well. Again, it's just sharing this quiz, letting everybody know that it does actually exist, and we can get more people on, and maybe someone out there is going to beat Quentin Quarantino eventually. I think that's his fifth time in it. Fifth time of winning. I was asking you, Steve. That's his fifth time.
Oh,
he's gone into a trance.
Just letting you rabbit on there, you know. So the fifth time of winning, yes.
Right, well, let's get rid of that one.
We'll get rid of that last round.
Right. Also, thank you to Mr. P, taking his time out from his busy schedule to join us tonight on this Wednesday evening. And you like to play on a Monday night. Yeah, you like to play on a Monday night, don't you?
Yeah. If I hadn't been here, I would have been doing nothing. Yeah.
Well, we'll try and get you on next Wednesday, because I know that you like to play on a Monday night, don't you?
Yeah, Monday nights I like to have a go at it. I'm usually as good as I was tonight, but that's life.
That's what all the people say. Right, good night, everybody, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you all Monday. Tickets available on QuizTube. They'll be available, I think, Saturday. Okay, just keep checking, and I'll see you then. Bye, Mr. P. Bye.